Hello, everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning to those of you across the world and across the pond. I am Leo Brown, and welcome to today's Psychic Perspective. I hope you guys are having an awesome Thursday thus far. I can't believe that we are already in our first week of October. The first week of October is almost completed. So I hope you guys are having a great week thus far. Happy Thursday to all of you. And thank you so much for watching, for commenting, and for sharing. While you're here, make sure that you like, make sure that you continue to comment, make sure that you share, and please, please, please subscribe to the channel. It means a great, great deal to me. I hope you guys have been enjoying my content and my work and that you like my psychic perspective. So last week, my perspective was on Britney Spears. So we're doing another Brittney this week. We're doing Miss Brittney Garner. Now, Brittney Garner, as some of you know, maybe some of you who don't, but I'm going to try to get things up to speed. But Brittney Garner is a WNBA basketball player. And she unfortunately is currently in jail in, I believe, Russia for uh, carrying, I think it was CBD oil on her person. Like she packed it, and apparently, according to her, she packed it, and she had forgotten that it was in her suitcase. So unfortunately, they threw her in jail, and she's been in jail for quite some time. And right now, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think certain people are trying to get this issue rectified. I know that they even tried to talk with our current president, with Mr. Biden, about it. So I wanted to come on and give my perspective of what I think may arise with Ms. Garner in regards to her situation. So we'll see what Spirit has to say. And before I go into that, let me say that no reader is 100%, nothing is 100%. If everything was set in stone, I'd be very rich and very thin, and I'm neither one of those things. Um, but I will try my best to deliver the messages as Spirit gives them to me, because I am the medium, I am the conduit in this. And I really do hope that Miss Garner uh, can get this matter rectified as soon as she possibly can, because I can only imagine what this may be like for her. So, with that being said, let's get started. I'm just going to take a few grounding breaths before I go into it. Okay, so I have a feeling that this reading is going to be this perspective is going to be a little heavy for me. Ooh, mental exhaustion. That's the first thing I pick up. Mental exhaustion. I'm picking up a lot of, if not her herself, people around her, her team, trying to go through proper channels. Because I'm picking up a lot to do with communication. I keep hearing that. I feel like the I don't want to call him the president of Russia, but the prime minister, I think. I see his face loud and clear in this. I really do. I see Putin loud and clear. Um, I feel like she is being used as bait because I literally get her being hung like this. I honestly do. Um, her family, her daughter. I want to say daughter or daughters because I'm seeing two. I'm seeing two little girls, and I feel like they either miss, like, of course they miss her, but this is really wearing on one of them on the emotional level. Like they're having nightmares about it. There's something going on here. It's really affecting one of her children on a really deep level. Um, Okay, I'm gonna pull some cards and see what they have to say as well. Okay. All right, all these cards are in. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go with these two because these two are popping out the most to me. So the Nine of Swords and the Seven of Wands. So what this is telling me is that even like this is really hard on her. This is really hard on her mentally, as I said earlier. But I also get that it's forcing her to face a lot of issues with herself, temperament, anger, depression, frustration. Like I'm, um, like ex-girlfriends, her mother. Like I feel like there's a lot. Though the situation that she's in is bad, right? Though the situation is gone, the situation you're in is awful, right? What I'm picking up around you is that you're learning a lot, and it's making you break a lot of patterns that you didn't think you had, or that you know how you think, okay, I've done that, I've been there, done that about the t-shirt, and then other stuff comes up. I feel like this is making a lot of the things that she's tried to run away from come to surface. And then the Seven of Wands, this definitely is a fight. This is where I feel the president and the prime minister are coming in at, because I literally see them like duking it out. I want to say that I keep getting the new year, like January, February, January, February. Like I get next year. And I feel like either they're gonna try to get her to come home, or there's something they're gonna do to where if she's not out, she'll be on her way out. And I want to say March of next year. I feel like there's something that's going to happen. Something in me is telling me that she may be out by March of next year. I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I don't know why I get March of 2023. Somewhere like either middle of March, somewhere in there, is when she may actually get out. Because this is, how do I say this? The punishment, it doesn't fit the crime, if that makes any sense. It doesn't fit the crime. And though I know that Russia's very strict on their laws when it comes to illegal drugs, this is not, it's deeper than that. I feel like this is deeper. I might be wrong in saying that, but I really do. Okay, so I'm gonna go with this one. So Seven of Cups in reverse. So what this is telling me is that she feels like right now, emotionally, Brittney, you may feel like nobody is hearing you. You may feel a great deal of frustration. You may feel like, okay, I'm praying, I'm praying, I'm praying, I'm writing, I'm calling, I'm doing this, but everything's falling on deaf ears. Or what's going on is that people are hearing what you have to say, but it's slow. And it's funny because I know a lot of people have been like, well, why isn't, we talked about Britney Spears and Free Britney and this and that, but why not Brittney Griner? Why not the same thing? And I think it's because a lot of people don't know or want to know the specifics of of what has happened. And then also, I think people, what I'm hearing is that people are looking at it and going, "Oh my God, I don't want to get into a political thing," but it's not really that. This isn't really political. Okay, it is, but it isn't. It's more. It is political, but it falls under human rights. It falls under that. It falls under civil rights. Um, but I feel like what's going on is that things. It's so interesting because I'm gonna go with the other card I got. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Here it is. Okay, so it makes sense as to, because she got two sevens. So it makes sense that in the Seven of Cups and Seven of Wands, she feels emotionally. She's just like, you're not only depressed, but you feel oppressed and you feel repressed. And I get captive. I hear the word captive a lot. you feel like, well, why is no one really talking about this the way they would somebody else? It's bringing up a lot of different things. And I also feel like a lot of it's not because American media, I won't say that we don't care, but what it is, and I honestly get, and I might be wrong in saying this, but I'm getting a lot to do with the Russian media. I feel like that media, they there's a lot that they are censoring, if that makes any sense. So when we get it, it it's like a blip. You know what I mean? And yeah, it feels like it's been kind of a dogfight to really get the word out about this. But it's so interesting because it's coming, but I want to say I keep getting like end of the year is when this is going to really blow its top. December, somewhere in there. So I feel like by the end of the year, things are going to really start to gain steam. Um, okay, so the last card I got is the King of Pentacles. So what this is telling, this is where, and I got this in the help um, placement. So what this is telling me is that help is coming. Help is on the way. And believe it or not, it's not going to be just one person. I pick up that it's going to be like 3 to 6. It's going to be a mix of people. It's going to be like entertainers. It's going to be a mix of, um, yeah, because I'm seeing entertainers. I'm seeing people in politics. I'm seeing like a mix of people helping to raise not only awareness, but to get you, Ms. Garner, to get this situation out. And I feel like it's so interesting because when you do finally get out, because you are going to get out, but when you do finally get out, right? On one hand, you're going to be really happy, but on another, it's going to be very difficult for you to get reacclimated to society, to life, because I feel like on one hand you'll be like, yes, I did it, it's done, but at the same time, I feel like there's going to be a lot of pressure on you to either get back to work or to I'm mainly getting you talking a lot. So like you raising awareness, you talking about it. And I feel like it's going to be very traumatizing for you because you're going to be like, I don't really want to, I want to, I want to get this, I want to forget it. I don't want to have to relive what I went through. So I'm seeing a lot of that. And I'm seeing you doing a lot of, well, not a lot, but I'm seeing you doing an interview. And I want to say Gail King, maybe. Yeah, I'm seeing like Gail King. You sit down with her. So I feel like you are going to get out. I keep getting March of next year. So, and if you're not out by then, you'll be on your way, I think. Or there'll be some sort of loophole. And I feel like it's not just going to be like, I feel like people in politics are going to be involved, but I'm seeing entertainment too. I'm seeing people in entertainment, people that have a little pool and a little money, and they're going to come in and be like, okay, let's get her out of here. And by that time, you'll be in a much better space. But I feel like what you're going through and what you have gone through, it's gonna really, if you don't rectify it while you're in jail, it's gonna eat at you. So just be prepared, honey. You might want to do some therapy when you come back. Just saying. So those are my perspectives on Miss Brittney Griner. Tell me what you think. What do you think about this case? Why do you think the media has not been quick to respond? In particular, why isn't, because this has actually been a question that people have asked me, why isn't the GLBTQ community talking about this more? You know, personally, this is my personal opinion. I think, and like this is my personal opinion, you can agree to disagree. Do I think that she deserves to be in jail? No, I don't. Do I think that what she did was right by bringing the illegal substances into Russia? No, but I also think that I just think that what they're doing and the way they're doing it is too much. They're doing the absolute most for the very least, in my opinion. I don't think she's deserving of what she's getting. I think it's actually kind of sad. And I feel like they're making an example of her, in my opinion. So, but I want to know what you think. What do you think about this whole case? What do you think? Do you foresee her going getting out anytime soon, if at all? Um, who do you think can help her? Let me know in the comments below. Like I said, make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you share, and make sure you subscribe. Become a Sugar Bear. So from me, and this is our new mascot, Mr. Buddy Bear. I say to you, my Sugar Bears, have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the week, and I will talk with you soon. Bye.